Well, we're almost at our halfway point. We get to the Thanksgiving break. It is halfway through the swimming and diving season. That'll be 12 weeks down and 12 weeks to go. But again, my focus has always been on the month of February, where we have our 2 championship weekends, possibly 3 this year with the new Swimming and Diving NIT Invitational, which is in early March. So that's my focus, and it's all about raising the bar of expectations for each of my athletes.
Our goal for this Saturday is for our divers to do some new dives that they have just learned. We have really increased our degree of difficulty, which means the dives are higher, which means they can get a bigger score on the dives and hopefully place higher at the MAAC championships. But they really need to have some experience doing those dives in a dual meet situation. So the Fairfield meet, being at home on good boards and trying a lot of new dives is what we're aiming for. And we're aiming to do those dives well and get some experience of them competing their new dives.
It's great to race a lot of our MAAC competition earlier in the season to see where everyone is at, but then it's also really nice to race teams outside of the MAAC just because it's more competition and you get to see where you are not just in the MAAC but in other conferences. And then looking forward to MAAC championships, you have an idea of where you are in the standings so you can get yourself ready to compete.
So far, the diving part of the swimming and diving team has performed really well. We've had good meets so far, especially against our MAAC competitors. And this Saturday will be a good competition for us against Fairfield.
We're looking for competitive dual meets. Fairfield, even though in the past has not been competitive with our men's or women's teams, this year, because of a great recruiting class on the women's side, it will be a very competitive meet on Saturday.
We're looking forward to having a really competitive meet because all the girls and the guys have been working really hard these past couple of weeks.